You should get a financial advisor if you fall into one of these four categories. First, life transitions. Getting married, going through a divorce, having a child, or caring for aging parents are all times where you could use a little extra financial advice. Number two, nearing retirement. Transitioning from earning a salary to drawing a fixed income requires delicate tax and withdrawal planning. Number three, a windfall or inheritance. Managing sudden wealth can be daunting, and a professional can help you invest it wisely. And fourth, growing wealth or business ownership. If your net worth exceeds $300,000 to $500,000, or your career brings complicated compensation packages and tax liabilities, you should consider getting some professional outside help. But it can be more nuanced than just these blanket labels. Today, I want to share 3 guiding principles for knowing exactly when it's time to hire a financial advisor. I'm going to walk through the 4 types of clients we typically onboard at Kimball Creek Partners and the specific value they are looking for. Finally, I'll share a thought on why business owners are naturally the best at hiring financial help, and how you can adopt that same mindset, whether you're an engineer, lawyer, or teacher, to take control of your wealth. Principle number 1, the gut check threshold. Let's start with an example. If you have $10,000 invested and your portfolio drops 20%, that's a $2,000 loss. While that's not insignificant, over a 12-month period, you could likely recover that through extra savings and dollar cost averaging. But imagine your portfolio is $1 million. That same 20% drop is a $200,000 loss, an amount equal to an entire year's salary for many people. When your portfolio grows to the point where a 20% drop makes you physically sick, or when the daily volatility starts to look like the value of a car or a house payment, you've hit a threshold. At this level of wealth, the cost of an emotional knee-jerk decision or a choice made without proper information far outweighs the cost of professional guidance. Principle number 2, the deep end of complexity. This is arguably the most important principle. Whether you're dealing with an inheritance, employer-awarded stock options, estate planning, or tax reduction, complex financial moves hold the greatest potential for an advisor to unlock massive value. Take Washington State's estate tax, for example. The threshold starts at $3 million. However, with proper planning, a married couple can effectively double that exclusion. Moves that take just a few hours of planning can mean hundreds of thousands of dollars more for your children and grandchildren. Fortunately, this is usually the easiest one to identify. If you find yourself unsure how your assets are invested, how your finances are coordinated, or if your estate plan is actually set up correctly, it's likely time to hire a professional. Principle number 3, recognizing time as your most valuable resource. Many new clients come to us worried that they will run out of money in retirement. We spend a lot of time explaining that with proper planning, few people actually run out of money, but everyone runs out of time. At the end of the day, you hire a financial advisor to outsource the administrative and intellectual burden of your wealth. You're trading a fee for that removal of that burden, buying yourself the assurance that a strategy is in place so that you can focus on your career and your family. In my practice at Kimball Creek Partners, we see 4 distinct types of clients who reach a point where professional help brings tangible value. First, we call them rapid accumulators. These are your entrepreneurs and high earners, usually making over $400,000 a year. We provide structural value by implementing tax-efficient strategies and striving to optimize cash flow so you don't just earn a high income, you retain more of it for the long term. The second group we call our diligent savers. Usually in your 40s or 50s, you have hit or are closing in on that $1 million milestone. You've done the hard work, but you've outgrown simple accumulation. We help you transition from a saver mindset to a wealth management mindset, with the goal of ensuring that your hard-earned assets are safeguarded from unnecessary risk and positioned for viable growth. Then we have the pre-retirees, 1 to 5 years from the finish line. This is a critical window where your strategy must shift from growth to viable income generation. We provide value by stress testing your plan and designing a paycheck-type strategy that potentially minimizes tax leakage with a goal of ensuring you can confidently fund your lifestyle. And finally, we call them our windfall recipients. Whether it's an inheritance, a divorce settlement, or an insurance payout, you've experienced a life-shifting event. that has changed your financial reality overnight. You're in a high-stakes transition. We bring the comprehensive framework needed to pause, assess, and build a viable plan with a goal of maximizing the opportunities that these rare windfall-type events present. By now, I hope you've started to see if it's time to hire a financial advisor. Let me leave you with this one final thought. I've noticed that business owners tend to get the most value from what I do, and here is why. They already know how to hire. They know that when you bring someone onto your team, you're paying not just for their time, but you're paying for their specialization to hopefully produce a better result. If you're an engineer, a lawyer, or a teacher, you have an incredible amount of expertise in your field. Treat your finances the same way. Your wealth and retirement deserve to be more than a side hustle. When you hire a financial advisor, you move beyond the DIY tactics and start acting like the CEO of your own wealth. Delegate the coordination and the complexity to a specialist so you can reclaim your time and hit your targets. If you're ready to stop juggling the details and start executing a strategy, visit the link below. I'm Dr. Brock Benyon for Kimball Creek Partners, and we're ready to help you take the next step.